Hey guys, welcome to another video on Frostborn. In today's video, we'll be doing a free-to-play solo, fresh beginning in the game. Basically to show new players how to, start the game free-to-play and to slowly level up in the game free-to-play without spending any coins and to reach a high mastery level in the game. Basically from being a noob to a pro. I'll also give you some free tips and tricks. Of course, it's free. Why not? First off, the best class to start off with would be the bow class. That's the best class. It doesn't really matter what class you start off with, but the bows class, you start off with a bow, and that bow could be used for long range distance and also could be used to protect your base from a raid. Once you hit level 10, you can only get raided at level 10. That's when the shield would be unlocked, and then that's when you'll be able to get raided. So another tip to let you guys know that you only free to play, you only can have your name permanently. If you want to change your name, you'd have to spend coins on the game. So I would highly recommend you to choose a wise name that you would like. Yeah, so once you have the name that you like, that would be your permanent name. If you'd like to change the name, you'd have to spend coins. So there's other ways to get coins in the game other than spending money. If you don't have money, which is no problem. Some of you might be at a young age and you're not able to spend money on the game. This series would definitely help in regards to advancing in the game without spending any coins whatsoever. Get everything in the game for absolutely free and and advance. Alright, so first off, we'll start off in Newheim. This is where you would go to the chief, as the direction, the path is laid out to you to follow. And once you speak to the chief here, then you don't have to worry about choosing anything in regards to the continent that you should be on. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is to click it, because there is no other continent here. It's only the Viking land, which we're currently at. That's the only thing that is available at the moment. So clearly the arrow shows you where to go next. You go straight to your base. You exit the map here first, and then there would be a green arrow surrounding your base, which you'd see right here, and that's the camp. Go to your camp and click enter, and as soon as you've entered, then you would stumble across the old, I'll call him the old man. Yeah, so all you gotta do is speak to him, and well, it automatically speaks to him. And then your first mission would be collecting 3 limestones. Another tip to give you along the way is for the bow, what you gotta do is put it in your inventory, and you could use your fists and sneak around and one-shot all these mobs here. If you don't want to waste any time, sneaking, just run around and punch them all. And watch your health bar, which is on your left, at the top of the screen, right where your name is. The green bar is your health bar, and the red bar is the enemy's bar. So watch your bar, ensure that you don't die, and another tip to let you guys know is you could keep your bow inside your base in that chest that they give, to leave to defend your base once you have any raids at level 10, or just keep the bow and use it to kill the mobs faster if you don't want to waste any time and to not consume a lot of time. Yeah, and another tip to let you know is that playing free to play is hard, and playing solo is hard. It is much recommended to play with a family member to advance faster in the game, but In this case, I'll show you how to play solo. Yes, so I will be showing you how to play solo, and the this I think this would be the best possible start. Yeah, most definitely. All right, so once you get your three logs, all you got to do is to put your resources in the cart. And another tip to let you know that over at the tab where you see resources there, you're able to quickly access your inventory from a distance, so you don't have to consistently be going back and forth with the resources in your inventory. You could just access it, click slot, that's the resource tab. All right, let's go ahead and add to our district. And in the district, you'd be creating a new district, which is your personal district. So that's the district that you gotta upload to get new blueprints in the game and also to advance in the game. So once you upgrade your district, the advantage that you have is to get in more silvers, free to play. That's where you get your silvers from your task from the district. And yeah, once you upgrade it, you would have that option. There'd be a person standing somewhere around here that you collect your silvers from. And also you could do daily missions in regards to whether it be roasting steaks or making carrot soups to get your silvers. Another tip to let you guys know is that once your district, it contributes to the amount of storage that you have. So it contributes to the amount of chest and the amount of doors that you're able to place, and that would be very crucial in regards to upgrading your district. And also it would be very beneficial for raids to have more walls and doors to easily able to navigate your base, to defend your base against raiders and to not lose stuff. So the district is the way to go to advancing in the game. There are other perks as to which you get a repair table and also extra boost when you're donating weapons and armors, but we'll touch on that later in our episode, free to play solo episode. Also, as you can see here that I'm punching these mobs, which save in durability if you don't want to, which I don't think it takes much time to do, but it's much recommended. You could definitely do that, which is, you know, punching the mobs, and you'll definitely gain XP and points, so you don't have to worry about that. Another thing that you guys need to know in regards to the game, it's not yet unlocked, which is the tournaments, which you get the influent points. That's what you're going to need to level up your district a bit more, but I'll also touch on that on the next episode once we have it unlocked and once we do Odin's and all that good stuff. Odin's is the place where you get a lot of resources and pendants to open chests to get access to more armors, green gears, purple gear, and blue gear. You can also get gears in chest, random chests in the zones, so that is another good way to get armors, or through PvP. But I wouldn't recommend PvP at a very low level, which you at this level you definitely need to upgrade your base and farm a lot of farming in regards to, you need wood, stone, ropes, cloth, you need seeds, you need berries, you need everything that you possibly can get. Also need to build a campfire, need to build the smelter and all those good stuff. So another tip to let you guys know is that you most definitely need to upgrade the district to get access to your nail bench. So once you get access to the nail bench, that is a good thing. Once you do get access to that, it's very important, and you can then be able to craft more stuff with nails. And even if you don't get to craft your bench from your district to get nails, you can get nails from the tomb, which we'll do later in the episode. And also, you can get nails from random chests in the zones. Resources are always lying around in regards to Frostborn, so you have a lot of things that we could do. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the guy here, which is the old guy. What's his name again? This is the elder of your camp, which you bring resources to, and he assists you in crafting your district and upgrading your district little by little. In regards to this sites here, you don't need the clear sites. You don't clear the site to be able to build stuff, so you don't need resources there. And then you'd hit the mark where you'd have to get more resources to upgrade your district a bit more. So it would ask you to go back to your camp, and then from your camp it would ask you to complete a bit of task, which you furtherly pursue to do. Just to let you guys know that in the starting of the game, mostly it gives you the direction what to do next. That's where you would complete your acts. So as you can see there, Act 1, you could click the book, and once you access the book at your right at the top of the screen, then there's where you get the missions, the rewards that were completed by doing the missions for the specific act. You have different act 1, act 2, act 3, act 4, and act 5. I think they have act 6 too. So that is, definitely the things that you would progress along with the game. Necessarily, you won't fully focus on your acts. It would be kind of in the background, and it would be completed, which is completely fine. Also, it's good to bring a backpack, the small backpack, to have more storage, to bring your goods and stuff in. And go ahead and put it, you could just put all your stuff in your chest before you go to the zone, in case there's an accident, a glitch or something, and you die. Your resources would be safe in your base, and no one can take your resources. Alright, so another tip is in regards to the green zone. The green zone is a zone where you don't get matched with any red players. Red player is a aggressive player or a player that wants to PvP. So the green zone only consists of players that are non-PvP. So there's no PvP in this area, but there are real players. As you can see there, that is a real player. And you have, obviously you would start off with players that just started off, because the game is global. So once you enter into a zone, try to get the chest, because you have just started the game. Once you get the chest, you get leather strips, you get a lot of basic resources. Also, for water bottles, do not throw away water bottles. You need it for furtherly advancing in the game. So the water bottles are bottles you could fill even the empty water bottles you can fill in the rain catcher. Then you need it for the northern zone. Once you get to the northern zone, that is where you'd start to get maple, and then you could advance in upgrading your base to a more stronger base. That would be whether to the stone or metal. So I'm going to show you how to get metal and a stone base. A metal would be very hard and a lot of time consuming, along with a lot of hours, but I won't touch on that in this video. I'll wait to the series to come. So in regards to, once you're in the zone here, kill the wolf and take the meat and the hide, and also take your empty bottles and take the cloth. So that is important. Cloth can be used to make bandages, and bandages are crucial in the game to advance in. So you do need everything that you could get at the start of the game. Do not delete anything. Little by little, you could stock up on your stuff and have more resources. So do not ignore certain resources. which is fine. All right, and also once you kill the mobs here, just to let you know, the mobs contribute to your points to level up. Some people like to keep their levels low and prevent raids or confrontation with higher level players, which is a smart thing to do to keep your level low while advancing in the game. Because once you're at a high level, if you don't have certain things in place, then super free to pay to win players will, basically bully you in a way where they could raid your base, take everything, which you don't really have much because you're free to play. But this is what this video is for. I'll show you how to get a lot of stuff, and the main goal is, I'm not going to say it, but in the next episodes you'll see the best ways to get resources and gear. I'll definitely show you that. All right, so it's good to just to let you guys know, there is a shorter way to clear this zone without using any durabilities. I'll show you in another video, but I'll definitely show you. So what you could do is you can also place your game on autoplay. Once it's on autoplay, it's able to find resources for you, chop it down, whether it be the trees or stones, pick it up, and the berries, etc. So it automatically collects stuff for you once it's on auto. So what I'll do here is to cut the farming part out. Bada boom, we're at our base, and all you gotta do is to bring your stuff back to the chest. Once you have automatically cleared the zone, your first zone, you'd be able to craft another chest, which is valuable for storing items. You can also use your vault to store valuable items so that's another tip. So the vault, in your vault, they aren't able to raid your vault. That is the safest place to keep your resources, your most valuable items. You can keep them in the vault if you're getting raided, so no one is able to take any of your items. So the vault is crucial for all players to take advantage of. And so the first thing, in regards to the elder, would ask you to craft campfires, and you can also do that, and he can also ask you to craft a wood workbench. Go ahead and you could farm your resources at the base right here. That would be the iron ore. So once you have farmed that, you get 3 iron ores. You go ahead and craft it and place it in your base. So in regards to different items in the base, later on in the game, you'd realize that a certain tier item, it can be placed on a certain tier floor. So these are I think it's level 2 floor, but it's an old floor, so it looks not that good, but it is a tier 2 floor. Some items require tier 3 and even tier 4 floors to place items, but that would be later on in our episode, and that's a long episode, man. But you also need to craft the garden. So this is crucial in regards to, you need to make soups, carrot soups for the side quest mission, your daily mission to get silvers at Newheim. Also, once you plant these seeds, the carrots would be used once you have your stable up, which you get these verses from Odin's. The stable would require you to place carrots to get horses. So you exchange carrots for horses, and that's how you get your mounts. I'll definitely show you in this video. And you can also put your game on auto and clear the base, or if you'd like to keep some of the designs on the base, do not click auto, because for instance, this flowers here, it's not in the game, so you could keep it on your base by not clicking auto, so it won't automatically be taken off and clear the site. All right, so another tip to let you guys know, at the start of your gameplay, ensure in your base that you try to place as much chests as you can. This would confuse Raiden in the future, If they are right in your base, then what will happen is that they would have to waste lockpicks to get access to your loots. Some of the chests would be empty, so that's the advantage of having a base with a lot of chests placed on the floor to not lose resources, and that would be a safe thing to do. Also, another tip is to place as much walls as you can, just because once you get raided, it would take a long time to reach the resources. So what I'll recommend you to do is to, as I said, upgrade the district. The district will give you more doors so that you could layer your base in a way that is easily accessible.
Okay, bada boom. Hopefully my mic is way better at this moment. Really do apologize for how the mic sounded early on in the video. I'll definitely use this mic that I'm using, which is the phone mic. So yeah, so it's pretty simple in regards to the early start of the games. All you gotta do is to follow what the mission is, or the task states you to do, which is to go to a new Heim and clear the site here, which is speaking to the elder. And once you have fully cleared everything, then you would be able to get this silver here. So every day you should collect a silver in your district to get, that's how you would be receiving silvers, along with doing the season and also other side events. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and enter the base here. It would immediately ask to craft a spear, not a problem. That's easy to craft. Let's go ahead and craft that. And also we'll need to go to the cliffs, which is the stone green zone. So definitely go there and farm some materials and also do the side quest that they're currently asking us to do. That would definitely give us some rewards in our act. Alrighty, alright, so once we enter the zone here, you could sneak attack the mobs with the spear. Obviously this wouldn't one-shot the mobs. I was trying to get the coins here, but it leads back out to the base, sorry, to the main map. So I'll definitely go ahead and enter. Alrighty, so shop the mobs here. I'll definitely also just speed this part of the video up. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and go to New Heim here, and we'll definitely talk to the tavern owner of the New Heim. So this is where you would get your daily tasks to get the silvers, and the daily task is very easy. You would basically ask you to get steaks or carrot soups, to advance in the game. So once you speak to you're at the notice board here, and this is the tavern owner. As you can see, it says roast 10 steaks. Once you complete that mission there, daily you would get silvers, and that would add up, and you definitely use it to upgrade your district. So this is how you would advance in the game going forward. Alrighty, so entering the base here, you'll definitely go over to the campfire and get these steaks. So the raw meats is what you turn into steaks. And also, as you can see here, I was cooking in my campfire coal. Coal is very important. It wastes less material, so most definitely try to get a lot of coal, and you definitely advance in the game, and it cooks stuff for much longer, and you don't have to waste wood or planks. But different woods, which is the regular wood, you would get a little less burning time, and if you use a coal, then you get more burning time. So one coal could cook a lot of stuff that would be much beneficial. All right, so let's go ahead and head to the stone forest here. Not the stone forest, the stone location, green zone. All right, just to say same old here. All you gotta do is to loot the chest and kill the mobs and farm the resources in the zone to have more resources in your base and more resources to build walls and chests. So it is most definitely needed to always be farming, but when you're farming, your level will go up. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want to get matched with higher level people, then stay low leveled, but eventually you're going to reach a high level eventually. But once you slowly get to a high level, you have more stuff, so you don't have to rush the process. And substantial amount of farming is good to what you actually need. All right, let's go ahead and enter the vault here, which in the vault there would be resources because you just started the game. You'd get bandages, you'd get rope, and you'd also get cloth and some clothes and stuff like that. So once you loot you could just bring your most valuable items in that chest just to be safe if you have valuable items. But earlier on, once you're free to play in this part of the series or in the game, then you won't have that much valuable items, so you don't have to really store anything at the moment. If you're going to raid and you don't have much, you could just put all the valuable stuff in the chests. I will most definitely be raiding in this series to get more valuable items, hopefully get a offline raid also. Yeah, so I think that would be, let me see. Yeah, let's go ahead and also ensure that your workbenches are always working and have stuff in it. And that's the most tip that I'll give you for this episode. Hopefully you guys like the video, comment down below and subscribe. Love you guys. Peace.